The floodgates are open. The voices can be heard far across the ocean, nationwide. Behold, alas,
Oh, you're
do
talking
you
about
hear it?
I didn't realize you were talking about us.
You are the ocean.
I thought you meant the stream was on.
I mean, the stream is on, and now they can hear
Yeah,
you.
it is on. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
Behold,
nice.
Optic Glass.
Hello, chat.
What's up, chat?
Don't refer to them. All right, so you guys ready for session 1? Smile.
Yeah.
Awesome. You'll love to hear it. All right, let's get all this hickey sorted out. Let me go here. There may be a small issue for one of 2 of you, so we're gonna make sure it's resolved first before we get anywhere too far. Let me know when you're loaded into this map. If you can't load in, disconnect and reconnect.
Just loaded.
Should
20
be
out of
waiting.
32 loaded. 21. Got a little bit more.
Gonna be stuck at 24 for a bit like last time.
You may need to disconnect and reconnect then.
I mean, it eventually connected last time.
Oh,
so-
okay. Did you? Okay. Did it connect to the world map or to the desert map?
Desert, I think. Whatever the icons were showing before.
Oh, okay, that was the world map. Yeah, so it's
Oh,
this
was
one
it?
specifically that I need you to connect to. It should be called like grasslands.
Okay.
Mhm.
Should it normally be taking this long, or should I try?
You may need to try again. I don't.
All right,
How do you try again?
Disconnect and reconnect.
will do.
So you just exit and okay.
Yeah. Sometimes it's an issue where it can be resolved through a very silly method that we may need to do, but that should be fine, hopefully.
It's been stuck at 24 out of 32 for a
Yeah,
sec-
same here.
second. So
Yeah,
where is it?
file,
5 or disconnect from server?
Connect to server.
Yep, and then reconnect.
Connect to server.
I'm back on the
All right, back I'm on the world map.
I'm back
Okay.
on the continent map. Yeah.
Oh, 24 out of 32 again.
24 out of 32.
29 out of 32.
Okay.
Okay, we're making progress.
Okay, there's progress this time. That's probably.
Progress, advancement.
We're gonna make it eventually.
All right, I'm here. Oh my god.
Momentum. Ooh.
I'm not.
See, it
Fancy.
doesn't landscape.
Ooh,
It's we are all past 24 though, correct?
I'm at 14.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm in the
31.
map now.
I'm back at the main map now,
Okay.
I like how everything
Yeah.
has a drop shadow on it.
and
Yeah.
we're at 24. We'll get there.
We'll
we're
get
I'm gonna
there.
give it a couple more minutes.
If you end up not being able to connect for whatever reason, I'll walk you through a method that we need to do to connect you, which will be a little silly, which is loading it on your end and then
Oh boy.
loading it back here again. But, you know, it'll all work out. Trust. All right, let
been
me give
Stuck
you
at 24 for a bit now. It's
all firm.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't think you wanted to hear this, but I don't like the orientation of the benches right now.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, no. They're not lined up correctly.
That's crazy. Supper.
All right.
Listen, I can't even comment on the orientations of the benches at the moment. Yeah, it's been at 24.
You'll
We
see
should
what I
probably
mean,
do
Chris.
that thing.
You'll
Yeah,
see what I mean.
I think I'm stuck as
All right.
well.
All right, so I'm going to send you all a file.
Mhm.
This is going. I need you all to disconnect.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Sure.
Wait, disconnect from server.
Yep. Disconnect from
Yep.
the server.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to send you all the actual physical map link. And I'm going to send it. I need you guys to load it on your own map tools. I'm going to be dropping this in the general chat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulty, folks. Alas, ye verily. It is what it is for now. Okay. Thank you to Discord for upping the upload size so I can just do it simply. Go ahead, download that.
Yep.
Then, on your own map tools, select Map, Import Map, and then select that file. It will then load the file on your own end. And then, when you load back onto mine, we'll load the exact same map.
Do you care about the fog? Are we resetting the fog?
No, yeah, you don't need to do that. That's fine. It's whatever.
Oh, I feel
You'll
dumb.
see some like extra tokens and stuff I have saved, but we're not gonna worry about it.
All right.
I didn't know. I thought these were like towers for a second. They're actually cactus.
Yes,
I feel
Um,
dumb for thinking it something
it's
is.
fine. And so once you've loaded it on your own personal end, you can reconnect, and hopefully it will bring you to this map.
Right. Connect to server. Yep. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, we're all connected. We're all good.
Yeah.
Tigers is muted, but I assume he's good to go.
I'm connecting again, but
Okay.
I did download the map.
Awesome.
Chris, you see what I mean about the benches?
What, in front of the little cabin here?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God, you're right.
Looks
Yeah,
okay on
yeah.
my end.
You're.
Oh, okay. I do see it. However, not a big deal, I don't think. I think,
Okay.
You ever think
Well-
it's not the benches and it's the house?
It might be the house, you know.
You never. Maybe. People are quick to blame the benches when it really could just be the house.
Mankind knew they could not blame the house, so instead
Alright.
they did not change the house, so instead they blamed the benches.
They did move the house
Allow
like 2
us-
inches up.
To begin.
Yep.
Previously, where we last left off, dear fellow individuals, you see before you a long, dusted desert road on the shifting sands of Dunar. For quite some time, the sands have held varieties of treasure, mystique, and adventure upon the horizon. One such adventure is being called by a certain real estate group located in the Silver City. They have called upon 4 adventurers to be the lead party to investigate a new ruin that they have found, which is believed to hold some great power. 4 adventurers have bravely taken the call, and as such, they arrive to a lonely desert stop where they were told to meet and will meet the caravan that will take them. The first of our adventurers to arrive on the road are a man clad in white leathers, riding atop a horse. Balthazar, would you like to describe your character?
Well, I'm just a humble cowboy from Kyrium. I got my book here. I like this book, and I'm gonna do some stuff.
All right, allow me to grab
My
your
charisma stat is not
horse.
very high. I don't know how to I don't know how to talk.
I don't know. All right, let me grab you your horse.
My horse. There he is.
There he is. Fucking stallion.
Oh,
Alright,
that's beautiful.
let me give you ownership of it. All right, you may now control your horse.
Yes. Gotta show his face.
All right. You ride along the dusty desert road, still remarkably clean from your travels, surprisingly. Eventually, as you travel along the road and arrive to the stop, you were told to go inside and ask pertaining to a ticket or information as to what you were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The stage is yours. Do as you may. You see 4 benches lined up, covered in dirt, a sun-dried wooden building, and to the other side, a small little pond in which a strange bird-like figure is.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's fishing.
So I've been told to go inside and ask about the thing.
That is correct.
I come over here and I stop for a second to look at the orientation of the benches in respect to the cabin.
Mhm, mhm.
Wonder whether the benches are off center or the house is off center.
Oh my god.
Question for the ages, truly.
Question for the ages. While I ponder this, I will go inside, leave my horse outside, bike lock him up, and
Oh, I do. There is something you should know that you will know
Uh-huh.
as a Kyrium resident.
Yep.
Horses from Kyrium have a special ability.
Oh.
They can be rolled up like paper,
No.
accessing the legendary Z-axis.
No. What?
The
Terrifying.
Hans is flat.
Oh my God.
What?
Why?
Terrifying. So okay, I guess I paperclip him to the house. What? Okay. Instead,
you just put a pin in him?
I don't know how else to secure him.
All right. Well, with that,
Unless there's some other Kyrium technique.
I mean, you can just
I'm
roll him
missing
up
out
and
on.
put him in your bag.
I'm not doing that to him. Let him be outside. Come on.
You gotta put him under your hat like Ratatouille.
Oh my god.
You also could just
okay,
tie him
okay.
up like
Adding,
a kite.
no. You know what I'm adding to his backstory is that he's been trained in the ways of origami, and he folds up the horse into an origami horse and puts him under his hat. That's what I'm doing.
All right. As you
But I
enter
already have a hat.
inside, you see a small office. 2 benches line either side of the wall with a large sort of poster that says all the times of people who are supposed to arrive, almost like a train station of sorts. In addition, you see this lady working behind the desk. Oh, what the?
Woman.
Sorry, I
Hey.
just wasn't expecting someone to show up today. Okay, hi. Welcome to the Desert Railway Express. My name's Kyla. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Mhm.
I was told to ask about something I forgot.
Is that? Oh shit, that's today. Oh, my apologies. A little behind the ball. Yes, you're working with Dunar Real Estate. Yes.
Yep, that's me.
Awesome. Okay. So, your stagecoach driver today is going to be Fairy. She's going to arrive soon enough. Should just be maybe a couple hours or so. As such, you have been given this. She will set down a small package. Inside is a few days' rations, water, and a little something extra here or there. Now, in addition, what else was there? Oh, they also said that you could pay for first class if you feel so inclined on the stagecoach today.
Pay for. I'll be fine. I think.
Okay. Well, then feel free to wait inside, outside, whatever it is you're so preferred. The water outside over there is clear to drink if you're getting a little thirsty. Whatever it is, just enjoy yourself and wait for Fairy to show up, I guess.
Thank you kindly.
Of course.
All right, I'm gonna walk out here. My horse is still under my hat, and move over here to the water, right? And then I'm gonna put my my horse out here. And have you seen Power Ranger Samurai? And you know the Zords have the little origami forms where they can still move around and talk and stuff. My horse is gonna do that and drink the water.
Awesome. As this happens, the next adventure arrives on the lonely desert road. Who shall it be this time? A feline form, dressed in mayhaps a little too much clothing for the desert sun, arrives. A person somewhat I guess they're a little familiar with the desert sands. Pietro Delgato, would you please describe your character?
So what you're looking at is a cat dressed in a lot of winter clothing. And he's looking really uncomfortable. But he'll be fine, I think.
Probably. We sure hope so. All right. As you travel along the desert path, I guess actually technically you'd be coming from this direction, but we're not going to worry about it. Hee hee. We're not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. You're not going to worry about it. As you walk down the northern path here to a road stop, you do in fact see the small pond in which it appears that 2 figures are sort of drinking from. One of them's fishing. As you sort of walk over, you were also told to visit the inside of this small establishment.
Before anything happens, Pietro's gonna walk all the way to the northern part of the pond
Sure.
and just dunk his head right in.
All right, as you just dunk your head in, this little bird guy's gonna look over. Hey, whoa! You're disturbing the fish.
I'd like to
Everyone
disturb.
told you not to mess with the man's fishing spot?
Listen, I'm trying to disturb the heat on my head. I've been walking for like 20 minutes.
Well,
It's killing me.
why are you dressed up in all them furs?
I come from a chilly place. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be.
You know, there's
in
this
the middle of a
magical
desert.
thing called taking off your clothes.
You know, I probably should do that. He
You're not.
takes off his outer jacket. This man, not the
You're
best
not the
in
brightest.
not the brightest, not the best with common sense, but he's trying his best. He's doing his best.
He's working.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll return to my fishing. Both of you, please make me perception checks, if you could. You click on the little skill check button and then perception.
Skill check.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There is no fish in this pond. It is clear there is just no fish in here.
Well,
Pet just dismisses it and then moves on.
Understood. Pat, as you continue forward and enter inside, you see this lady behind you. Oh, the second one's arrived. Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Kyla. Pleasure.
Hi, the name's Pietro, but you can call me Pet.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Pet. What brings you around here?
I'm looking to peruse. I'm looking to maybe find the opportunity to get some belongings. If you get my meaning.
Are you're here for the job, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if that's the case, here you go. First off, she'll stand up and walk over and give you the sack. So that's going to be full of food and water and any sort of provisions you might need. In addition, if you want, you've been accepted a specific offer, 50% off for first class on the stagecoach. Your stagecoach operator will be ferry today.
I'm trying to get gold, not spend it, so thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. There's still 2 more, you know. Maybe one day I can get that promotion and get out of here, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god, I feel bad for her.
No, don't. Yeah, no, I completely understand. You gotta be wise with your money, you know. Ooh, anyways, feel free to wait around inside, outside, or just wherever, you know. Just have a ball.
The ball, where?
Do you want one, or?
I'd like to have one.
She'll go inside her desk and pull out like a little stress toy ball and just throw it at you.
Pietro immediately falls on his back and starts whapping it around.
So this human-sized cat, it's now just messing with this cat.
Yeah.
Awesome. As you play with this new toy ball, another figure enters the scene. But who shall this adventurer be? Tee-hee. A hulking metallic form, adjusting a silver wig upon their head. Avos, would you please like to describe your character?
This thing might have resembled a Warforged maybe a couple decades ago, but now it's just put together, held up with random screws and baubles melded together. Some parts of it are even taped. Just random parts attached onto a single body.
All right.
After years of trying to salvage other parts and just attach it to himself.
All right. This mechanical monstrosity clanks their way forward. As you do so, you notice a few things. First off, the door to this little cabin that you were told to meet at is wide open, seeing a large feline form roll around on the floor, sort of gnawing at a little foam ball. As well as you see an origami horse drinking from a pond, as well as a little birdman fishing.
Right. Well, I mean, I came here for a job. I'm just going directly to the building. Just go right past the cat for a bit. That's a problem for another time. I'm just going straight to the
You
table.
step over, Pet. You're just like, okay, gong.
I'll deal with that later. All right. For now, I'm just here for the job.
Oh, strange seeing. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Hi, my name's Kyla. Pleasure to meet you. So, what brings you around these parts?
All right. I heard about a job recently. I heard you guys had some parts you could salvage. Maybe you guys had some I don't know, maybe a bit of gold in it for me.
Yes.
I just needed to know what it was. What's going on? What's the plan?
Mhm. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So here is what I need from you. First off, I guess, do you need to eat? I mean, sorry, that might just be a little bit of a loaded question, but I don't know if you need this. And she'll hold out like the bag of food and water.
Is this about the oven in my chassis? Because I kind of sold that a while ago. I'm not actually able to.
No, it was they paid for like some rations in case you needed them on your journey to the outer camp, but I don't know if you need that.
I'll just hold on to it. It's fine. I'll take it.
Okay, yeah. Here you go. All right. Yeah, okay. Second thing, they have offered the extension. Your stagecoach driver today will be ferry. They have offered the extension. 75% off first class. To ride in the stagecoach. What do you say?
All right. So how much does that stagecoach ride normally cost? Without the discount?
Well, yours is already paid for, but typically it's around 20 gold to get between major cities.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
75% off. Okay, here's the deal.
Okay.
Double or nothing.
I'm sorry?
Okay. I have here a coin. Double or
Okay.
nothing. If it's heads, I get first class for free. If it's tails, you can have the food pack back, and I'll pay 40 gold.
Thanks for a second. Deal. She'll accept that deal. Go ahead and roll me a D2. One is heads,
what's the
two
command?
is tails.
What's the
Slash
command for it?
R
Slash. Okay.
space D2. One is heads, two is tails.
All right.
I didn't sell a first class ticket. Looks at hands. Yeah.
I mean, you got rid of it. It's all fine. It's all right. You know, someone's got to be a winner here.
She'll just kind of like start sniffling to herself. Yeah. I guess you're the real winner today. Okay. Yeah. You just go ahead and wait around for Fairy to show up. I guess that's awesome. Woo.
Oh, man, I feel even more bad.
All right.
All right. You
Okay.
step aside and.
I step aside.
Hey, yeah, you heard that entire conversation. You know what they're here for. If you would like to say anything to them.
No, this is all my thoughts. Pietro would not care, but I would.
Understood. All right.
All right. Cat specimen over there. Would you possibly like the chance for a first class ticket?
You what?
I'm offering you a deal here. I'm offering you the same deal that I offered the kind. I don't really know what to call her. The desk manager, the concierge, I suppose. I'm offering you the same deal.
Desk manager? Deal? I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna have to continue with my business. And he continues rolling the ball around.
All right. We can't all play games here, I guess. And I just wait outside.
Got you. The last adventure joins us on this dusty road. Dressed in fine clothes, a handsome face with medium-length darker hair, brilliant green eyes, with a lute on their back. Roderick, would you like to describe your character?
I am just a pretty chill guy traveling.
Normal
Chill
looking?
guy.
Yeah, just a chill guy traveling. I like music. But yeah. Nobody really knows my true face, so I kind of change it on the whim. However I'm feeling.
All right. Well, you wander along the desert road until eventually you find yourself here, in front of this now somewhat busy-looking stagecoach station. A large mechanical form resting on a bench. The office, which seems to have a few people inside, as well as the somewhat busy watering hole.
Well, I think my first order of business is I'm gonna go greet was it Eros? Ixos? What's the? I can't read it.
Oh, Avos.
Avos. There we go. I'm gonna go greet Avos, and I'm gonna ask him for a bit of help. I'm gonna ask him if he can help me move the bench just a little bit.
All right.
Now
You
we're
have free
talking.
reign to move your token. Do as you will.
I sit on the bench, kind of like the youth pastor squat, and I I look at Avos. And I'm like, so we have a slight problem on our hands. Can we move this bench just a slight bit downwards?
You see it too, huh?
I do. Would you like to help me with it?
Quick question before we actually try this. How heavy are these benches, give or take?
They're like made out of like pretty thick wood. They can hold about 4 people. You're probably guessing it's like maybe like a good like 100 pounds, 120.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Well, stranger, I don't think even with the 2 of us, we could really lift these benches.
that is true. Do you know anybody else around here that might be willing to help us out?
Well, I saw a concierge and a cat man on the inside of that building. Maybe we could ask him, but I don't know if it's really worth.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm gonna go inside then. Pleasure meeting you. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Why, hello there. Pleasure to see you today. My name is Kyla. Pleasure. What brings you in today?
I heard about a quest for gold for riches, and I would like to say I'm interested in it.
Oh, well, if you're interested, awesome. So first off, here you go. She'll hand you the supply rations. In addition, you're going to get a stagecoach to the outer camp, in which case you're going to meet your actual employer. We are offering a special, one-of-a-kind deal for you today. 90% off. You can advance yourself to first class on the stagecoach. How does that sound?
That sounds good. I'll take it.
Thank fucking good. Oh, I can get out of here finally. Okay, yeah. And she'll kind of begin organizing these papers. That's just like 10 gold.
All right. I hand her the 10 gold.
Do you have 10 gold?
Do I actually have 10 gold? How much money do I have? I don't even know how much cash I have.
What if I told you that it's starting characters from anywhere except for Kalinarian, or from anywhere except for Phrasenheim and
Kyrium, right?
Kyrium. Yeah, and Kyrium. You actually don't get starting gold.
Oh.
Wait, none of us have gold?
No, I have gold. I have
Oh.
gold.
Okay. Well,
I start
then,
out with. I think it's funny. I start
I
out.
look.
with
I look
200,
in my
don't I?
wallet and I look up to her. I'm like, oh, it doesn't. It seems like I'm flat out of cash.
She holds you back in tears. It's fine. Enjoy your stay,
It's okay. What's your name?
Kyla.
Do I have a notebook?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna write her name in my notebook.
I was gonna suggest you put it on your tab because
Exactly. Yeah. That's the thing. That's what I'm,
exactly
I-
establishments like this, we always put it on our tab. I never actually pay mine, but you know.
Yeah, I reckon time to leave, but you know what
Well,
are they gonna do?
I guess after that, now I have all my rations in my trip.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go over to the lake.
All right, you go over to the lake, and you see the Birdman still fishing, just watching in amazement as just this empty pond is being fished, and you encounter Balthazar.
Hello there.
Oh. Hello. How was your
Hello,
day?
Mario?
I'm doing fine. It's hot out here though.
It is. On days like these, I'd like to take a sip of water and I'd like to sing a song. Calms the
Of
mood
course.
down. Would you like to hear my song?
Why, of course.
And then I go ask the Birdman. Would you like to hear a song as well?
A song? You know, I used to be I used to be in a band.
Oh really? What was the band called?
Do I want to proceed with this bit? Yes, I do. Oh, we used to call ourselves the we used to call ourselves the Bird Cube. There were 3 of us. We all used to perform over in my heel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I always found a problem with that name, because like that didn't really make much sense. You know what I mean? Bird cubed. I mean, like cube,
listen.
3 people, really?
It was more because the songs we sang were about cubes.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a song of my own, and then
I'd love to hear it.
I sit down on a rock, pull out my lute, and I start singing "Take on Me."
Let's go.
He gets into it. He starts vibing with it. Roll me a performance check.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That I also know another song, but I don't usually
So
play.
go to
it.
your skill check tab.
Okay. Skill
And then
check.
click performance.
Skill check.
It should be in your selected window.
I don't see performance.
It should be performance.
There should be a button that says skill check and then
Skill check, yeah.
there.
Wait, where's
There.
So okay, so go to your
I'm blind.
so go to window up at the top.
Okay, window.
Make
at the
sure
top.
there's a check mark next to selected.
Select. Yeah, there is.
Okay. Now, in that selected window, when you click on your token,
Mhm.
you'll see a button that says.
Oh, I
skill
see it
check
now.
at the
I'm
top.
blind.
Mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
there he is. Performance. I see it.
Yep. Awesome. It's been a long walk. It's like a half-hearted performance. You're a little tired. You're a little eepy. But regardless, it's still a pretty decent performance. Nigel's into it. Balthazar, you can form your own opinions, but he's into it. He's like, you know what? Hey, you know what? Here, let me give you one of the fish that I caught today. And he's going to reach inside of his bag and hand you a lump of clay.
Oh, why? Thank you. I take it from him and I stuff it into my pockets.
Yeah, that's a clayfish right there.
Oh my god.
Oh, really? I've never really heard of that before.
Yeah.
Do they taste good?
Well, birds, we gotta eat rocks. Clayfish happen to have a lot of rocks to help us digest.
Oh, I see. I understand. I understand.
Mhm.
Do you just call it a clayfish because it's shaped like a fish?
Nope, there's a fish in there.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Then I go over to Balthazar and said, "Do you want a clayfish?"
No, thank you. You got it from that Birdman over there, didn't you?
Maybe.
I wouldn't
You know
trust him. It gives me a bad feeling.
Ah, gotcha. Well, then I go over to the back to the cabin. I go talk to Pietro Delgato.
All right. As you go back to talk, something will occur.
Okay.
Shit. Fuck. I would put it on the wrong layer. Known skill issue. All right. Beep, beep, beep. A cart rides up from the south, just behind you all. As you all see the cart dismantle, you see the driver of the cart. Appears to be a tabaxi woman. Yep. That's the art I used. Thumbs up. Anyways, she'll kind of
awesome.
step out, has a long bow on her back. Okay, who's coming with me to the base camp? Should be about 4 people.
On the way. And Pietro starts coming out.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hello, pleasure to meet you all. My name's Ferry. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly, truly. What do we got here today? Can I get your names?
Pietro, you can call me Pit.
Pet, pleasure to meet you. She'll walk over and give you a handshake.
He shakes her hand.
Excellent, excellent. What about you, you lunk of steel?
Well, my actual name's a bit too hard to pronounce. It's a whole lot of binary code, but that's okay. You can just call me Avos.
Avo sounds about right. I'll keep that in mind. If we can't end up fitting you in the cart because you're too heavy, we're probably gonna have to like tie you to the back. Hope you don't mind. Pat the shoulder. All
Wait,
right.
So is this first class ticket not worth anything or
Oh,
what? Or what's up?
oh, my apologies. I didn't assume that you would have first class. Oh, my apologies.
That seems like profiling, but I'll let it slide.
Walks over here. What about you? Whatever this getup is.
Balthazar.
Balthazar, wonderful to have you aboard. Looks like you got a little horse there of your own. I don't know if you're planning on riding with us, but you know, if I want to add the horses to this cart, it's
No,
we're
that's
gonna need
okay.
horsemen out.
That's okay. I put the horse under my hat.
And you there? What's your name?
My name is Roderick.
Roderick. Excellent. Glad to hear it. Glad to see you all on board. First class, you may enter first. She will pull down a stepladder for you.
What are you doing, stepladder?
Do I just fit? Do I just fit in the cart now?
There's a small weight concern, but we'll get to that.
Gotcha.
She will unveil a covered seat, which is completely made out of cushions. The rest are like this hard wooden bench, but there's like one cushion section.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Is the cushion attached to the seat?
Yeah, no, it's like wooden bench, half a wooden bench, like recliner is the idea.
Oh, okay, nice. All right. I just take my seat.
All right, so
If-
you
if
take
I
your
fit
seat in the recliner. She will walk to the back, open something in the back little cupboard, and walk out and have a bottle of just like some like cheap booze, and we'll be like, I don't know if you. Here you go. Hands it to you.
I'll just take it. I'll just hold on to it for a bit.
All right. The rest of the passengers may board now. All right, and away we go! And she will take the cart, and you will begin to head off on your adventure. But what will befall us on this wagon path? I suppose we're gonna have to find out when we transition maps.
Okay.
Folds arms.
Ooh.
Technical difficulties?
Did
No.
you say Folds horse? What?
Folds arms.
No,
The first time that sentence will be uttered. Hello?
Oh, no, it's just the bot. Yeah, there we go.
Why is the bot being weird? All right, you have a bit of time before you get to your destination. If there's anything you would like to say to your fellow passerbyers, you may do so now. Or if you would like to speak to Fairy, that is also okay.
I would like to. I'm gonna scoot up in my chair a bit, and then talk to. Go ask Pietro. I'm gonna bring out the clayfish out of my pocket. It's probably broken up by now. Ask him if he wants it.
Sure.
Yep. And Pietro looks at it with wonder and excitement. So which
Is it,
part of it's the fish part?
All of it.
It's all fish.
Would you like to trade the fish with the stress ball?
You know what? I was already bored with it like an hour ago. Sure, why the hell not?
Thank you. I stuffed the stress ball into my pocket.
Uh-huh. And Pietro stuffs the fish into his mouth. Except as soon as he bites it, he realizes,
It's just clay.
yeah, I don't think this is a fish.
How big is the wagon? Can I hear what's going on over there?
Yeah, it's like it's a wagon, right? Like it holds like
Yeah.
at max like 6 people. Like
All right. I look over them and shake my head condescendingly. Told you so.
So who has the clay right now? Is it just on the floor of the wagon?
it's just got spit out,
No.
I guess.
Yeah,
Or like
did you
half
just
of
spit
it's
it?
still in Pet's hand.
No, it's in my paws. I wouldn't put it down. It's mine.
He traded the stress ball. It's very important.
Hey, you're the cat man from the earlier station, right?
Yeah,
what-
you're the-
What's that there clay ball in your hand?
it's a clay ball. And I guess it's got a little spit and fur in it.
You mind if I appraise it a little bit? Figure out what it actually is? You never
Sure,
know.
knock
You never
yourself
know.
out.
Dang, you didn't even want to gamble for it or anything? You just...
No,
Okay,
I'm
okay, man. All right. So can I cast Identify on this?
You may, as a ritual or just as a.
How long is this cart ride? Do you think? Are we told?
Probably. Yeah. So she's like, you will get there by nightfall.
Okay, yeah. I'll just cast as a ritual then.
All right. As you cast it as a ritual after about 10 minutes, you're identifying the clay ball?
The clay ball with the hair and the spit.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent. As you cast Identify on this, you learn that this is in fact clay used to build the earth. It is just clay, and it appears as if, well, you saw it happen. He bit into it.
He bit into it. Now there's spit all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I've put myself together with worse things. I just pocket the clay and save it for later.
Okay. Awesome.
Actually, does anyone else in the wagon possibly want this clay? It's just clay. It's literally just clay.
You can find clay by digging.
I raise my hand. We should give it to the horse.
That's not going anywhere near my horse. My horse is on my shoulder right now. We're reading our Bible together.
Having Bible study on the wagon.
Of course.
Of horse.
What verse are you reading?
Yeah, 1 John chapter 1.
Damn.
The whole thing. I prepared
The whole
for
thing.
this.
In one go.
Speed reads the Bible. All right.
Mm.
All right. As you continue on down the road, you come upon what appears to be a somewhat strange sight. Allow me to take you to a different map. Ooh. All right. As you guys are traveling for a little while, eventually, Fairy will kind of stop the cart. All right, the horses need a bit of a time to, recover, so to say. As such, we're going to take a little breaksies. There's a little bit of what appears to be an encampment just ahead of the road. If we're gonna stop there and see if we can rest with them for a time. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Fair enough.
All right. All right, and here you are. A small encampment built of 3 tents. Excuse me. An unlit fire is next against all of these camps as you see a individual eating some bread. You're free to do as you will.
All right, I approach the individual. I take out the cheap booze that I was given in the cart.
Okay.
Hey, stranger. You know what goes well with bread? I don't even know what kind of booze this is, but I'm sure booze goes great with food. I'll give it to you for a small wager.
My bread for your drink.
No, you can keep the bread. I'm just saying. I can, if you want, I can sell you this booze, or back home we call this double or nothing. Heads. Sorry, you were saying something?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, he's just kind of like stumbling. He's not sure exactly what's happening because he was enjoying a peaceful mid-afternoon snack, and a metal hulking beast walks up and says, "You want to buy this drink?"
Look, man. Look, this is nice. Some nice cheap booze. Nice cool drink on this hot day. Really sates your throat. Do you want it or not?
I suppose I would. Yeah.
All right. How much? But a quick aside. How much is this normally worth?
Probably like 1 or 2 gold.
Okay, stranger. We can go for a small bet. You know, you can just buy it off me for like a normal asking price. I don't even know what price you're gonna be asking me. Or heads, it's free for you. Tails, you pay me double.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Sure, I'll accept that wager.
forgot to identify the booze first. God damn, that's fine. It's fine. Flip the coin.
It's heads. Oh, well, I guess the drink's mine.
Enjoy that there booze, because I sure as hell couldn't.
Yeah, sure thing. My name's Clovis. It's a pleasure to meet you and your group. They seem like they're stuck over there in that cart.
I'm not really sure what they're doing, but we're just,
I go
just
yell.
stopping by.
I yell from the cart. We're eating clay fish.
You're eating
I'm not.
clay fish.
You
Is that-
heard them? They're eating clayfish.
I'm
Is
not.
I guess that one isn't. Is that?
I've already stopped a while ago.
He's gonna pull out a little journal. Is that a social thing? Is that your party does? Mayhaps a religious belief? And he looks like he's about to take notes.
Between you and me, I'm not sure either. I take out the little clay ball that I pocketed. Seems to me
The players can reach
a lot
out
more
if they so
clay,
desire.
not a lot of fish. But your mileage may vary on that.
Sure. Yeah. Interesting. I'm just a bit of a researcher, we'll call it, and I've been studying the nomadic groups that rove around here in the sands for some time. So I I guess I assumed you were one of them, but I perhaps may be a bit mistaken. So you don't eat clay, is what I'm understanding.
Well, to be honest, I don't eat at all. But for the others, I'm not entirely sure. Could go heads or tails on that. No pun intended. Could go either way.
Marks notates. Interesting. Well, since you have been so kind to me, offering me drink as just initially off the bat, I suppose I should invite you all a place of solace if you needed a break for a time.
I wouldn't mind that at all. Yeah. Are these tents yours, or are they?
Oh yes. Well, it's a tad embarrassing to be completely honest with you. The other members of my scouting party, they left without me. They left really early in the morning and to investigate, and they left without me. But they'll be back, I'm sure. They're probably just held up for a time.
Are they headed to the same base camp that we are? Because maybe you could come with us if you'd like.
Oh, I really should wait here for them. It's, I wouldn't want them to be, gone for 2 days or something like that, and then come back to the camp. And now I'm missing, and now they're all worried. Like, it would just be a hassle. So I feel like it would be wise if I just, kept waiting here for him.
I mean, if you're waiting here alone, wouldn't it be better to travel with a group of able-bodied folk, maybe for a small fee?
A fee, you say?
I don't know about the others, but I'm offering to be your bodyguard here.
Bodyguard? Well, that is rather interesting.
I mean, if money's involved, I'd be down.
Do you join them from the cart?
I hop over.
Truth be told, I don't know if I could offer you coin in exchange for your services, but maybe there's something else you're interested in. And he's going to just really quickly dive into this tent over here. He's going to rummage around for a little bit as he kind of comes back out, and will bring out a small chest. Mayhaps you would like to see one of these artifacts that I have scavenged from one of these tombs for payment.
How big is the chest that we're looking at here?
It's decent sized. Like he can hold it between. He needs like 2 arms to carry it, but it's not like a pirate chest. You get what I'm saying? Like it's decently sized.
Let's see here. Oh, did he open it, or is it just like
no? He can't open it. Yeah, so he'll open it and he'll pull out 3 items. So this thing that I have found is rather interesting, and he's going to hold out what appears to be a silver fork. This thing supposedly can grow and change in size according to your wish.
Has it has it changed in size quite yet? Seems like a normal sized fork to me.
Allow me to show you. And he is going to hold up the fork, and as he concentrates for a little bit, the fork grows into the size of a trident. You see, this is known as, this is the feasting trident. Supposedly, it is traded hands between the ancient sea people who used to live in the sands here. Supposedly, they would use it for their own feasting rituals, where they would cannibalize their own.
I think I heard something like this way back in the day. People used to use this if they wanted to ask a fork full of spaghetti, and then they just make it bigger so they get a comically large fork.
Large fork.
Only a fork full of your own kind.
The face I make when my homie asks for a sporkful of my human flesh.
I turned to Pietro. I was like, "You mind if I take that? You could take one of the other two things."
Yeah, I mean, you were here first. I guess it's only fair.
All right, and I start just like jamming it into my arm. It's just like sticking out of my arm, and like it's placed in a way that I can force it to grow and stab something, but it's just like a part of my body now.
So sort of like a Full Metal Alchemist blade sort of thing, right? Where it's like
Yeah.
just like kind of by your hand and you can.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He'll kind of be like, this next one is an invention that one of my dear friends has made so long ago, and he's going to hold out 3 glass orbs. These are smoke grenades.
Catman, can we trade?
And I inhaled them.
Can I huff the smoke grenade?
Oh my god.
I am an islander. I am an islander. I have experience in island life. I know these kind of things.
All right. We'll buy it for now.
You know, I was gonna say, why don't we figure out what this guy has before we decide on anything? How about that?
Okay, but hear me out. It's smoke.
Can
But-
I catch the smoke?
You know, when you say it like that, I'm with you. Let's figure out what this dude's got.
All right. The last thing that I may have to offer you folk is these, and they're going to pull out a pair of red boots. These are known as fire treaders. All right. Here's what they do. Upon activation, you will travel in a straight line until you collide with something or travel 200 feet. In the distance that you travel, if there is any flammable material, it is caught on fire. However, for each square that you travel, you will take 1d4 force damage when you collide with something.
That's
Wait,
fucking
so
amazing.
I don't like that. I want the smoke bomb.
so each square is 5
5
feet,
feet.
right?
Yeah.
5 feet, 200. That's a lot of damage.
That's if you don't collide with anything, there is no damage.
right.
Well,
Hmm.
personally, I don't really need that. I can already do the zoom, and Pietro demonstrates by doing the zoom. I would just run for like 60 feet in 6 seconds.
You can run 120 feet in 60
I can run
seconds.
120 if I want to, but I'm just
Hey, want to see me
demonstrating.
go touch that rock?
Want to see me do it again?
It's just a mild jog, but extremely fast.
For those asking in the chat, if you were to put a person in front of you as a safety cushion to take the damage instead of you, the damage would be halved.
Wait, human cannonball threat. Well, I don't want to sound like a selfish member of the team, if that's what we want to call ourselves. I don't know if we really are a team yet, but yeah, you know, I feel like these boots here could maybe make good use stored in my chassis.
Yeah, knock yourself out. Maybe quite literally. Who knows?
Well, Spoken like a truly flammable individual. Unfortunately, I'm not. So, I'll take him.
Okay. I will type up the boots of fire treading for you real quick, as well as who is getting the fork.
Oh, did one of you guys want this?
Didn't
You didn't receive anything. You didn't get the smoke bombs or the boots. You want the fork? The giant
I
trident?
thought Roderick wanted the fork.
No, I wanted the smoke bombs.
You wanted the smoke bombs? Okay, I'll keep the
Yeah.
fork.
All right.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get a comically large piece of tuna.
You want the comically large fork? How about I offer you a comically large payout?
Hey,
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. Double or nothing. Heads or tails? If you win, you get both. If I win, I get both. Of course, you can just walk away from this. It's totally fine. I'm not gonna force it.
I tap Pietro on the shoulder. Hey, you could eat that clay fish a little easier with that fork. It sounds like a good deal.
It sounds like a bad deal. Like clay fish tasted nothing like fish. Also, I thought he wanted the grenades. I don't want both of them. I just want the fork.
Okay, that's totally fine. I'm not gonna force you into a gamble you don't want, because that's not gambling anymore. That's coercion.
I like this guy.
Thanks.
Like out of character, man. Like a gambler with a code. That's weird, but all right, I'll let it slide.
A gambler without a code is a man with an empty wallet. All right. I'm trying to leave here with my arms intact and
What
my
is
wallet
he plotting?
hopefully full.
If you look in the magic items chat, you can see the 3 items that are presented in front of you.
Magic items chat? Where is that?
There. I pinged you in it.
That.
In the
I thought you
Discord.
meant-
Yes, in the
right.
Discord.
Oh, in the Discord.
Yeah,
Okay,
in
I
the
thought
Discord.
it
There's
was.
a magic items chat.
Cool.
This is where we'll type up all your magic items and use them for later reference. All right. So
Yeah.
I guess you guys can decide who gets those, but if we're leaving on a grand adventure, seeing new places, I'll happily tag along. You can count on good old Clovis to be here for you.
Yeah, sure. That's great and all, but didn't that lady say that we're almost full over in the cart?
He doesn't have to know that. He can ride on top if he wants.
Hold him up like the horse.
Well, okay. So you all walk back to the cart. Barry looks. Who's this guy?
Oh, we're just he's just tagging along if that's all right.
Ooh, I don't know if we have enough weight to support him. Is he okay with walking?
Give
Is
him
he
the
okay?
horse.
Wait, what's up? Okay,
Give him the horse.
Oh,
But
wow,
first
what
we
now?
gotta ask. Hey, Balthazar. Wait.
Yeah.
Balthazar.
Balthazar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey. I could read the Bible with you if like your horse can carry this fine
you'll-
individual,
you-
and I'll help.
wait.
I'll do Bible study with you in return.
You'll read my Bible with me?
Yeah, Bible study, like Bible study, bro.
I usually have to ask people to do that. You'd really?
Yeah,
You'd really
as long
read
as
with
your
me?
horse can carry this fine young lad.
Well, who? The twink?
Yeah, exactly. The twink.
Sorry, I was drinking water.
All right. I pull my horse's eyes and I confer with the horse for a small amount of time. And you can't hear what we're talking about. I'm conversing with him.
Sure. All right.
All right. He says he's not that heavy. He'll do it. Only for a little bit though. Or
Sure
until we
thing,
get
sure thing.
until we get there. After that, no more.
How does reading through Psalms sound?
Psalms, my favorite. Let's go.
Do you want to start from chapter 1?
Pick a number between 1 and 150.
Ooh, can we do all 150?
Now you're talking.
I am going
All
to
right.
not survive the night. Fairy said to herself. The group returns upon the cart and will travel once more as we get to the base camp as night falls. Ooh.
Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that
And
sinners
we're
take,
here!
or sit in the company of mockers.
Wow!
Oh my god.
Just fucking fabrication. Alright. Now I will actually be taking you to a new map. Well, kind of. Where is it? Should take you to a black screen. Hopefully.
Almost there.
26 out of 28. Yep. Completely dark.
Yeah, completely dark.
Awesome. All right. Here's what is revealed to you. As you approach the desert road. Hold up. I forgot to put the nighttime filter on. Hold up. Wait.
Okay, not looking.
Hold up. Nighttime filter. Whoop. There we go. Nighttime filter.
Ooh, very nice.
All right. As you enter upon the dusty road, you see a small base camp form in front of you. A small outpost in which to tie up horses, a cart full of supplies, and a few tents centered around a large fire, which seems to be blazing with life. All that you immediately see is one younger appearing individual standing in front of what appears to be a giant stone mouth that seems to lead deep into the earth. He seems to be somewhat eepy as he sort of like stands by the entrance. The map is yours. Do as you will.
Walk over
yeah.
to the dude.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fairy will wish you all a goodbye and will leave once more.
All right, have a good one. Pietro immediately goes over to the guy standing in front of the pit, or the stairs, the tomb.
Got you.
You, effeminate male, get off my horse.
Call him a femboy. Hi, my name's Kyle. Pleasure to meet ya.
Oh wow, you're a little loud.
Am I? My mom always said I was the quiet one of the bunch.
Holy crap!
I want to kill this guy. Give him the clayfish.
Let's kill him.
Okay.
I gotta say though, you're looking pretty grand and fantastic
Thanks.
and blue.
Blue is my favorite color. Anyways, I've been charged with responsible for making sure that this tomb, no one enters in unless they have a written permission. So you don't need to worry about any treasure hunters stealing your gain. Wait a minute. Who are you guys? Are you treasure hunters? And he's gonna like really quickly get into a stance. It's kind of wobbly as he holds like a little like short sword.
Oh no! Did anybody give us any documents for like how he's supposed to do this thing?
Hmm.
No.
No, but you know,
No.
I'll tell him. I'll talk to him. I'll say, you know, we weren't given any documents, but the word of mouth should be fine, right?
The word of the Lord is better.
Word of the Lord. All right. What? If you need to talk to the guy in charge, he's in that tent. Oh, also, here's the thing that you guys can do, just letting you know. Pressing spacebar will have this little arrow appear, and you can point to it.
That's cool.
Shift
sick.
and space will well, it's shift space. Hold up. No, sorry. Control space. Control space gives you a little speech bubble so that you're talking.
Oh.
What is it?
Shift in space, you're thinking.
Yeah, shift and space. My apologies. Gives you a little thought bubble, and if you do control shift space, you get a little pointy finger. Do not use the fucking pointy finger. I will find you.
You can't say that, and
so,
then it's
so what the pointy finger does is it's kind of DM control. I can force you to look
Oh,
at certain
okay.
things.
I see.
Now there is a bug that
okay,
happens
that's-
every once in a while, where it allows players to control my vision with their pointy finger. And when you
Oh,
have
okay.
multiple people with pointy fingers, there's like a
Mhm.
really small chance that both of you get the thing that happens which drags my vision at the same time, which then crashes my end.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay, good to know.
Use the pointy
Yep.
finger sparingly.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah, he's over here on this end over here. This little tent over here. You just want to go talk to him.
All right.
gotta go
well,
talk to him.
I'll go with everyone else.
All right. As you approach this tent, I'm going to move you all slightly. Where is he? All right. I'm going to keep the horse outside. Apologies. You
All right.
see this figure. Ooh, Ziggy Wiggy is me.
I like this guy.
I don't like him. I don't like either of them. I want to go talk to Fairy again. Where is she?
He left.
What seek ye? For I am Ziggy Wiggy.
We're here for a job.
Ooh, a job I see. Well, I sure hope you all won't flee.
Oh no!
We're not. We're not going to. I assure you.
Everything he says is true because it rhymes.
This is true.
Well, if you're looking for the big man in charge, then why did you break into my tent? That one didn't rhyme. Fuck.
I guess it's not true.
Why-
Are you
No.
actually in charge?
You're looking for the guy in charge. Why did you barge into my tent? There we
Oh,
go.
that's a good. What's your name,
Ah.
young man?
Balthazar.
Balthazar. Wonderful. I'm Ziggy Wiggy. I am the camp's historian.
Of course. Thought so.
Hey guys, this is Relly. Speaking as the DM.
Yeah.
You have decided to get another camp historian to follow you by taking him from his camp. You can kick Ziggy Wiggy out and replace him with the femboy. That is up to your decision.
We need
Well,
both.
of
We need
course-
both.
I mean,
Well, it depends. Really, how long do you want to do the Ziggy Wiggy voice for? Would you rather do
I
the
could
Clovis
do
voice
this
or the
all day.
We could have both all day then. We need
We
both all
could.
day.
We could. Let's do it.
Wait, can we get?
yo, don't keep Ziggy Wiggy with us. If you keep him any longer, I'm gonna kill him.
We can
Well-
kill him when we go inside. We'll just have him until then.
No witnesses inside
Nobody
the
will
tomb.
know then.
No.
Is the femboy here with us? Hold on.
He's kind of just sitting by.
He's
He
outside.
didn't know what to do. He was a little shy, so he's sitting over here.
Can I just like call him over? It's like, hey, we found it. Maybe you two can compare notes real quick. Maybe we can.
Oh, notes! I do love sharing historical notes. Hello there, sir. My name is Clovis. How are you today? Ooh, I see a young, bright mind for me to, be.
What?
Okay. He's getting comfortable now. Okay, let's kill him.
I'll kill him.
Okay. He's getting comfortable now.
Do we all draw our weapons in unison at Ziggy?
So like, what do you mean by that?
I couldn't think of something that rhymed with C that made sense, and so I thought of the animal, the bee. No other ulterior motive.
I don't like this guy, Ziggy.
I
You're not.
definitely don't.
You're.
I would
You're losing
never
me, pal.
take over the mind of
Okay,
a person
okay.
with a weaker will. I would never
And
hot bodies like a host.
Why would you say that? I point my 6-shooter at him. This is getting enough.
Wait, he hasn't rhymed yet. Maybe the sentence isn't over. Hold on.
Finish,
Hey, I
finish
go.
the rhyme.
So, Ziggy Wiggy, you're a little you're a little quiet there. Do you have anything more to tell us?
Okay, what's going on here? This fellow will enter into the tent, donned in a red coat.
Quickly put away my 6-shooter. Nothing's wrong. Nothing. We're good.
Okay.
You're just talking.
Oh, Grandpa, have you been? Gosh, fuck. Okay. Sorry for all the trouble. This is my grandpa. I had to unfortunately take him with us. He is a bit knowledgeable and studied, but he's been off his meds for a while.
I get it.
In that case, I pull out the smoke bomb. Would you like a huff of this?
You know, typically it isn't the wisest thing to offer your employer drugs before you start an adventure.
No, it's not his employer. It's his employer's grandpa.
Oh, are you offering to Ziggy Wiggy?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be temporary meds, you know. It's the same thing.
I see nothing wrong going on with this. All right, Grandpa. Ziggy Wiggy will huff smoke, I guess. I'm gonna roll him a con save.
Oh.
Well, I mean, is that good?
He's gonna pass out.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Thank God.
Off the
yeah.
gloop. Absolutely zooted.
Yeah, well, that I guess puts an end to that. So, hello, my name is Caius. Caius Refses. Pleasure to see you all. I imagine you're the group that I have called out for.
Yeah. Believe so.
We're here for
That's-
a job offer.
Awesome, great. Allow me to meet you all out by the fire, and we'll discuss further as everything we found so far and what I expect of all of you. We'll leave Grandpa to rest. Kyle! Yes, boss! I am here to help you today! Can you watch over Zig for me just for a little bit? Make sure he doesn't hit himself.
Clovis, isn't Clovis coming with us?
And he's gonna walk out. Yeah, Clovis will follow you guys. Okay, so as you can see, this camp is a bit of a shit show. Not intentionally, but it is what it is. I am working under limited budget here. You see, I believe there's something really important over there, and we'll kind of nod over to the entrance. I believe there's something really important there that I believe the world needs to see. Unfortunately, my superiors believe differently, so they're putting me on a bit of a limited budget, so that's why I had to hire those two. And that's also why I need you all to help me out on sort of carving the way through this place if it's dangerous. The offering gold, 300 gold for each of you upon completion, is still on the table, with the additional benefit of being able to claim anything that you find inside treasure-wise, so long as it's not of historical significance that I need. Sound good?
How much of that are we getting paid up front, out of curiosity?
I figured you would ask. I can pay you 100 gold up front if you so desire. Every day or two, a traveler will typically pass by on the road who might have things to sell, so you can sort of talk with them and they can buy things if you so desire or have the funds to do so. I can pay you each 100 gold up front.
That sounds.
Sweet.
I'll take the 100 gold up front, but all I'm getting from here is you hide your own grandfather. I think that's called nepotism. Not a fan.
He works for cheap. Let's just put it that way. If I would have hired a much more knowledgeable historian, but unfortunately, like I said, budget cuts. I was forced to rely off of my family members to aid me.
Out of curiosity, boss, because you're our new boss now. What meds does your grandfather take?
It's a mixture of, and he'll kind of get into it. He'll essentially say that it is a mixture of a calming plant or a calming agent mixed with sort of a digestible. It's like light narcotics, just enough to like not have you be ziggy wiggy for a time, basically.
Do you know what it looks like, and what it maybe even smells like?
Yeah, I can give, and he'll kind of give you a brief description of it.
Okay, because there's a chance, while we're here, while we're still out at the base camp, that maybe I, as the artificer of the group, can brew it for you.
Oh, if that be the case, I was about to actually get to that question, but I guess we're here now. I would like to know the skill set of the people that I've hired on to me. You have already said that you're an alchemist with the potential to brew, which is good. That is interesting. Oh, also, Rickon,
What's up?
if you want to start a sheet, if you're going to be a little bit of an alchemist here or there, write down recipe. You have the recipe for opiates.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not gonna use it right now. You'll.
I understand. I'm just
Okay.
saying, in the future, you have the recipe for opiates if you ever decide to make them.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Relly DM speaking.
I getcha.
So, all right. So we have an artificer with us, and you, sir. I believe from your description, you're Roderick.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I was sorry about the delay. I was staring at the beautiful campfire and just was thinking about it.
All right. Well then, wonderful. And you, our feline friend.
Hi, I'm Pietro. I am a property reassigner. I'm here to move properties from one pair of hands to another.
All right. Understood. I will consider what that means in time. You, sir, the one with the horse. I believe you were Balthazar.
Yep, that's me. I'm a paladin. I hit things really good.
All right. Well, one of the men of faith. Cannot go wrong with that. All right. So we have before us an artificer, a man of faith, a property reassigner, and a performer. Well,
And a
this sounds
twink.
like a Hi, I should introduce myself. My name's Clovis. I'm an apprentice wizard, and I only know how to cast Firebolt.
Oh God.
Nice. Well, that's gonna be useful at some point, I imagine.
Maybe. My dream is become the Wizard King.
No.
No.
We got Black Clover. Black Clover kid.
Oh boy.
Well, that's an admirable goal.
Anyways, I'm gonna go rest, because I'm very tired. He's gonna
Okay.
go into the tent with Ziggy Wiggy.
Oh no!
Oh,
Don't let him
no.
get near Ziggy Wiggy.
Don't let him get close. Right. Well, boss, if you want me to start working on that there medicine, do you maybe have like a bucket or maybe a tub of some sort that I could brew this in? Preferably something really huge.
Do you have the materials to create it?
Is this Relly asking or?
Both him and I know the answer. You don't have the materials yet.
Yeah. But for the sake of what I'm gonna do, yes, I do have them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, he's gonna walk over here and pull out a small like cauldron, one of the stuff that you would like cook soup in, and he'll put it over the fire and we'll be like, yeah, it's yours to use, I suppose.
That'll do. Mind if I just take this? I take it out of his line of sight.
Okay.
And I cast Tasha's Caustic Brew into the bucket.
Oh
my
no.
God.
That doesn't sound good.
All right.
You create a small little vat of acid in this cauldron.
And then there's more to this. I cast Prestidigitation to make the cauldron and the acid smell like the medicine. And I bottle it.
You have a bottle of acid that smells like opiates. Okay, understood.
I hope you know where I'm going with this.
Yup.
I have a bucket full of acid. It's a little too much. I just dump the rest out, and I come back with the bottle.
Oh.
And I say, "Hey,
All right.
boss, I have the medicine here. If you would like to have it, because you're our boss, I'll sell it to you for a discount. As an adventurer for hire, I can't just give it away for free. Unfortunately, we all have our price to pay. But would you mind buying it off of me?
I suppose so. How much are you gonna sell it for?
Well, how much do those opiates usually go for? Out of curiosity.
I mean, I guess typically would pay like 5 gold per dosage.
I mean, here's a dose here. And with how I brewed it, I don't think he's ever gonna need another dose again. So,
Oh,
I'll give it to you for the small price of 3 gold.
For 3 gold, you say? Sorry, hold up 1 moment, please. Yes, Mom. Okay. Understood. Okay.
Wiggy.
On a heads, you get paid and get rid of Ziggy Wiggy. On a tails, Ziggy Wiggy lives. Is that what I'm understanding?
I mean, well, hold on. Let me see here. I'm opening up the page for Tasha's Caustic Brew. How
Yeah.
much health does Ziggy Wiggy have?
Oh, no.
I need you to roll me a survival check.
Wait, roll me?
Yeah, roll for me. Yes.
Oh,
Roll for me a survival check.
How do I do that?
Go to
Oh.
skill check and then survival.
Okay.
YouTube prank channel gone wrong. Holy fuck.
That was -2 too. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I bet big and got 3 gold.
Off of a high roll of Tasha's Caustic Brew, you're guessing that it will probably be enough to kill him.
I see.
Oh.
Well, the boss doesn't need to know. well, boss, this is, you know, a bit of a disclaimer of it. I'm not 100% sure, but it should solve some of our problems here.
I would ask you to roll deception, but that is a half-truth, so I will accept it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Understood. All right. I'll fuck with it. All right. Yeah, I suppose I'll take you up on this offer. It's a strange way of going about business, but...
All right. Guess who's 3 gold richer?
He will hand you the 3 gold, and we'll take the medicine, and we'll pocket it. All right. Now, I'm not expecting you all to enter into this cavern tonight. You can go at any time you so desire. A bit of urgency would be appreciated. So let me start with this, and he will hand each of you 100 gold. Awesome. With this 100 gold, you can just notate it anywhere you down. If you have like a notes sheet on your computer that you're using, would probably be best. All right. So, thanks for a moment. All right. With 100 gold, you can enter in there tonight, or if you are a bit exhausted from your travels, you can rest for a time and go in the morning. It is up to you.
I raise my hand. I'm like, question. Do we have like a ferry service around here where I can ferry like different items to back and forth?
Some of the merchants may be able to deliver stuff for you. Yes.
Okay. Do you know when the next merchant may come in?
Should be in about a day or two.
Okay. That sounds good to me. I'll probably wait till then.
All right. Any more questions for me before I also retire?
No? I'm
Not
good.
really, no.
All right.
All good.
He will leave you all to his tent, and you all may rest and press the funny long rest button.
Long
Where's that button?
rest.
It's the same thing where you found the skill check. There.
A long rest has occurred.
Long rests are occurring.
I don't.
So.
Oh, I
you
see
know-
it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I want to
It'll-
sleep
it-
as far away from Ziggy as possible.
I'll just stand over here. All right. To do a bit or not? We'll do the bit.
What is
Fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no!
Oh, no, what does that
What
mean?
happened?
I didn't mean for it to turn out like this.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, that's foreboding.
As you all sleep for the night, as you awaken, Ziggy Wiggy has shifted during the night and is very close to
Oh,
Balthazar
boy.
and Clovis.
Well, am I awake during this time?
As you wake up, you notice him Old man snoring next
Oh,
to
he's
you.
one of those people, huh? Okay.
I watched this happen, right? Because I'm a
Yeah. Yeah. You're completely conscious the entire time.
yeah. I just watched him do this.
And you
Well-
didn't stop it?
He didn't like wake up and move closer. He just like happened to like in his sleep toss and turn enough to like move himself in this direction.
I need
All the
my
way over
rest
to a
this-
different bed? What?
I'm telling you, man, this is what the smoke bomb does to you.
Those opiates sure are strong.
I look over to the robot man, noticing he's also conscious, not wanting to wake Ziggy up for some reason. I do a series of elaborate hand signals to the robot and to see if he understands.
Would I recognize these hand signals?
I don't know.
Roll me a history check. We'll call it.
History. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be funny because I just made these hand signals up.
Okay. Somehow, Avos, through the brief miracle of space and time, you understand exactly what Balthazar is trying to say through hand signals.
All right. What did you say to me?
I want you to move Ziggy Wiggy somewhere else in a very uncomfortable position.
I see. How heavy is Ziggy Wiggy?
He's like probably like 95 pounds.
All right. Let's see. How much could a 10 strength character lift on average?
You could a 10 strength character is like a normal strength person. You can lift 98 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I lift him in such a way that he's still asleep, still in a sleeping position, completely horizontal to the floor, and I just slowly lower him onto the floor.
Okay. You just move him onto the floor elsewhere.
On the floor, basically at the foot of Balthazar's bed.
Got you. Just move him over here.
Yeah.
All right. As you all finally slumber awake in the morning, Clovis wakes up. I've had such a wonderful sleep. I had wonderful dreams of a warm bed. Man, I can't believe today is such an amazing day. Wake up and shine, world.
Hey, Kyle, you want a smoke bomb?
What? Wait, what?
First thing you wake up.
Hell, wake and bake
Ayo.
immediately.
Wake and bake. Oh man.
Fuck. Yo, dude, you want a hit of this? Well, I know that's smoke used for distraction. I'm the one who sold it to you. I don't think it's safe to ingest.
No, not Clovis, not Clovis. Kyle.
Oh, Kyle, not Clovis. My bad. Oh boy, what's this?
It's like it clears your sinus.
Oh boy, I don't even know what a sinus is. And he will-
Ooh, sinus is like the uncomfortable feeling you get from a bad sleep.
Oh,
and,
awesome. Let me roll a con save from inhaling smoke.
Out of curiosity, is this like a special kind of smoke, or is this just like smoke?
It's chemical smoke. It's like
Oh.
it's like potentially toxic.
It's a smoke bomb.
It is a smoke bomb.
It is a smoke bomb. Okay.
He is going to huff the smoke. Oh, this feels even worse. Oh, Markdown, you only have one smoke bomb left, I guess.
Yeah, I got it.
A good use of our supplies.
Oh, don't worry, it's just a passing feeling. You'll feel better. I rush out of the tent.
Hey, quick question for the DM.
Yeah, what's
Those hand signals I did at Ava's, right? Will he understand the future, or is he gonna have to do a
You know
history
what?
check
Fuck
every
it.
time?
Yeah, if you two want to note in your notes that you can
Yeah,
sign
oh,
to each
yeah.
other without noise, yeah, I'm down for it.
That's one of my languages now.
Made up hand signals from
Hands.
Balthazar.
Balthazar hand signs. You got it.
Balthazar gang signs, hello?
Ayo.
Hey, yo. All right. As you all wake, Callus will set. All right. You guys ready to start your adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any merchants in the area at the moment?
No, they won't be arriving till tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, if depending on what the other crew members here have to say, then we'll see if we go in today or tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm on.
Oh, is there something you needed to purchase?
No. I just wanted to ferry some gold coins.
Oh, like send them off.
Yes.
I can do that for you if you
Okay.
gold. I can send them.
If you want to give these 10 gold coins to Kalia at the station, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Oh,
Tell them it's from Mr. Beast.
Mr. B. All right, yeah, for sure. He'll take the 10 gold and we'll put it in his pocket, and I'll remember to do that.
Has the boss's father taken his prescription medication yet? Out of curiosity.
No, not
No,
yet.
we might
Typically,
wanna-
you can't take it on an empty stomach, so he needs to eat first.
We
Oh,
might
well-
want to not be here when that happens.
Right.
Would you like to have me prescribe it to him? Seeing as how I made it.
Suppose that would be fine. Yes.
All right.
Trying to act like a character who's okay with this, while knowing that you're intentionally acid poisoning an old man, is very difficult.
I cast prestidigitation. I make a marking on the tent door. It's a door, right? It's just a
Yeah.
door. Would it be possible to cast an illusory image that looks like Ziggy Wiggy just sitting there?
That should be minor
No,
illusion, I
yeah,
think.
not with prestidigitation.
Oh, not with prestidigitation.
Yeah, that would be a more powerful illusion spell.
Would it be possible to look like his silhouette on the tent wall?
That I will allow.
All right. So would it be possible for me to cast this without the boss knowing what I'm doing?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Mm-hmm. 14. Let me make a perception check. Oh, +2. Yeah, no, you're able to magically create this illusion without Caius knowing anything.
All right. So,
Oh,
Ziggy
Mr.
Wiggy.
Metal Man, I hear you're quite a big fan.
of your history, yeah, for sure. I made this medicine for you. Even I'm just that big of a fan.
Medicine for me, I shall take it with glee.
Right. I just give him the bottle. Just let him.
All right,
Like bottoms up.
so he has 6 HP. Cautious Caustic Brew does 2d4.
Okay. All right.
There's a chance.
There's a
Sad.
chance.
There's a chance that he just dies from this.
There's a really good chance he survives, actually.
There's a somewhat decent chance he survives.
All right.
Would you like to roll the 2d4 or shall I?
I'll do it.
All right, awesome. let me change the music. real
Wait.
quick.
Before I roll this, is Kyle here? Is Kyle watching this?
Oh no, he went back to the tube probably. By
Oh,
this
okay.
time.
Okay.
All right, let me change the song real quick.
Nice.
Holy fuck.
You know, it's not the fastest an NPC's gotten out of this world. That's pretty close.
Man, I was
Dang it.
thinking I'd set a record.
Nah.
I mean, I've had 2 failed attempts.
You twisted fuck! He will hold his throat as it
I-
burns.
I
Did it
silenced.
right.
All right. I search his pockets. I run his pockets.
He twitches as acid burns his throat, smothering his face with a pillow. You run his pockets.
I run his pockets.
Please. Yeah, you find 10 gold. A
You
letter.
know, a letter? Did you say?
A letter. And a small dagger.
Is the letter in a language I understand?
It is written in common.
I read the letter.
To my dear son, my time is yet at hand.
Ah.
I know, and soon I shall pass from this world. While I have my sanity, as I write this, and the letter is dated a few years back, I would like to inform you that I am proud of your work. With your accomplishments in mind, I believe that you will be able to achieve that brighter future you are looking for. Please don't forget your old man.
Well, you know what they say: dead men speak no tales. I'm leaving this on his body. And I carry his body out the back of the tent so that Caius doesn't see us.
Okay.
He still sees the silhouette, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I just bury him real quick. Unfortunately, I have done worse things for less gold, but 10's a little disappointing.
He's an old man. You dig a shallow grave for Ziggy.
Ziggy Wiggy. Gone, but probably forgotten by the end of this playthrough, let's be honest.
All I've been hearing from Rickon's statement is, I may not be gay, but 20 gold is 20 gold.
I may not be a killer. I may not be a killer, but 20 gold is 20 gold.
Listen, every gold in my pouch right now could potentially be 10 at the slots. Okay, like there's a big payout here, and you just don't see it.
Exactly. Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
I don't think I can double nothing a corpse.
So how'd it go?
Your father should be fine. He should be doing great. Will you be coming with us on our first journey into the dungeon?
No. I hired you guys to clear it out for me so I could enter in after. You will be pursuing this alone.
This might be problematic. I didn't say that to him.
Internal monologue.
Internally, this might be problematic. Well, if that's the case, I think me and my team, my group, should be going as soon as possible. So, you know, just
probably
just to make the most of our daylight here.
All right. Well, off you go. And the group leaves for the dungeon.
Here we go.
Clovis. Don't forget Clovis.
Oh yeah, Clovis is coming with us. Yeah.
You're taking Clovis?
I thought he was coming with us as the historian.
Yeah. So the historian's role is to, if you find something weird, you bring it back to him, and he does research on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
He's not like someone you bring on the front lines.
Do we want to bring him, team?
We shouldn't force it upon him.
We shouldn't force it upon him. But however, if he wants to be offered the adventure of a lifetime.
yeah. Let's ask the guy himself. You know, let's ask him themselves. So who wants to be the one to do it?
Here, I'll go ask him.
Who's gonna tell him?
So we weren't initially planning on bringing you on this journey, but if you are well equipped and you are wanting to join on a journey of a lifetime, would you like to join us?
A journey into the depths of the earth? Wow, mister. I sure would love to.
All right,
Girls.
well, it's settled.
All right.
Welcome
Come with
aboard,
us.
Clovis.
I'd like to remind everyone that we're actually getting paid to keep this guy alive.
But not the other one.
Yeah, not
no,
Ziggy
no.
Wiggy.
Yeah.
Not
I
Ziggy
mean,
Wiggy.
it's a bit late for that one, so.
Well, I mean, you
I
can
mean,
get paid for killing him.
Listen. Clovis paid us to keep him alive. If he's dead, then who's gonna hold us accountable?
That's fair.
Did somebody die?
I messed up Clovis's voice. But anyways, yes. Continue.
Before we enter the dungeon proper, what are these squares to the west of us?
Those are just supplies. Those are crates of supplies.
Supplies. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do we as a team maybe want to look through the supplies first? Like I don't
Are we allowed to?
So those supplies are just going to be camp food. It's going to be water, and it's going to be refills of certain things that you need, like refills of medicine kits, refills on arrows, refills on just like all this sort of like expendable stuff. It's just all like general supplies. So it's an in-story reason that you just don't have to worry about like expending like ammunition or something like that.
Gotcha.
Right. I guess before we head into the dungeon proper, I stock up on supplies that suspiciously look similar to the ingredients of Tasha's caustic brew.
Understood.
And I asked the rest of the team, do we want to head in now?
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Why not?
Bust out my loot and start singing "Take on Me" as we enter the dungeon.
Play that funky music, white boy.
I can't unfortunately play it as copyright, but
Of course.
We can hum it. Wait, hold on. Let me pull up the lyric.
Fading away. All right. Tell me when you're loaded in.
We're loaded in.
I'm loaded.
I am.
You're loaded in.
All right. As you descend the steps, what you see in front of you is this: a large sandstone cavern with a somewhat dry fountain. It looks wet here, but that's just because I don't have a dry fountain background for some reason. A dry fountain next to them, standing 9 guards each.
Are these guards or are they statues?
They are stone statues depicting ancient guards. There is a placard on the fountain, and you notice that the sandstone is lined in copper.
Well, let's go read the placard. What does it say?
The placard reads as follows: Ye enter the lands of the Copper Lord. Here lies those who reigned with the copper sword.
It's probably
First-
true because it rhymed.
It's so true. First, find ye the guard that stands before with the steadfast aim. Next, find ye the guard with the steadfast pull, ready to pierce the darkness. Then shall the treasures of the Golden Lord, or of the Copper Lord, be given to you.
Well, I guess we'll go look for the one with the steady aim first.
All right. You notice over here in this pile of statues, each of the guards carry a different weapon. This one here carries a sword. This one here carries a sling. This one here carries a spear. This one here carries a crossbow. This one here carries a longbow. This one here carries a mace. This one here carries a... Fuck, let me make sure I'm getting this right. Alright. This one here carries a sickle. This one here bears no weapons. And this one here bears a book.
Do you have this in text possibly, so that we can?
Yeah, I'll put it out in text. I'll put it in campaign reference if that's all good to you. It should be a chat in Discord.
So we're looking for the one with the steady aim. So,
I mean, we have a longbow and a
yeah,
crossbow.
I think longbow would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Because longbow is just like longer distance kind of thing.
A longbow's pretty hard to wield, though. It's hard to
Exactly.
hold up for an extended amount of time.
And
Yeah, so
there's
like
an argument.
that's why you need the steady aim to shoot the longbow.
Yeah, there's an argument to be made that the crossbow is actually easier to aim with.
True,
True.
but you need to be more skilled to actually use the longbow and to have that steady aim. It's not saying that the weapon itself is the steady aim, right?
Therefore, it's this guy with a mace right here. I'm kidding.
I
seriously.
mean, how hard is it to aim a mace?
Probably not too hard.
What
What
was
was the
what was the line on the placard again?
First, find the guard with a steady aim. Yes. First, find the guard with steady aim. Then find the second guard with a pole ready to pierce the heavens.
Well, that would be the spear,
Oh.
right?
No, yeah,
Yeah,
I messed up.
I'd say that should be a drill.
yeah, and that's the spear right here. Okay, nice girl in the Gone reference.
What? All right. As you walk over to this guard, you're able to see that all of the statues have the ability to rotate. They're all facing this direction, or this direction, and they can be rotated.
Are the statues on the other side the same?
Yes, it is the same layout.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say because the pole to pierce the heavens.
That's
Let's
only at
turn
10 seconds.
let's turn the spear statue so it faces upwards.
And then I think it's the crossbow is more like a steady. Longbow, you kind of go for like, you're kind of just throwing it out there. I feel crossbow, you have more precision, so you need to hold it more steady.
But where would you turn them? What do you think?
The one on the right here turned, the one with the spear. So it's that's the second one. So we need to find the first one here on the left here. So I think it's
So if you're looking for the crossbow, this is the crossbow. And if you're looking for the longbow, it's the longbow. This one.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm still with the longbow, but
I mean, we can always try both of them one at a time.
true.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, then, what do we want to go with first?
Before we turn any of the other statues, is there anything special about the fountain itself other than the fact that
Make
it's
me an
dry?
investigation check.
Right. Skill check.
It's a fountain.
It's a
That is
fountain.
probably the fountain of all time.
You know, I see no problem with this. Let's turn it.
All right.
We turn it.
Which one, longbow or crossbow?
Get it turned.
Let's turn the longbow statue first, right?
Okay. You turn the longbow. The eyes flash green on the guards as the door
Oh yeah, I'm
slides
right.
itself open,
Nice.
revealing the next room to you. All right. And this room is where I get to have some fun.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hooray!
Sound good. Don't forget Clovis.
How do you view your stats again, by the way?
You can double click on your token and you can view your stats.
Oh, gotcha. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, there's a notes page. I forgot about that.
You can keep notes there. Sometimes tokens will get mixed around, so it's sometimes better just to keep notes like separate. It's best to just leave like passive abilities and stuff on your notes.
Right.
Let's go with. I like this one. We'll use this one for now. Why not?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
No, I don't.
I hear the Shin Megami Tensei music.
Shin Megami Tensei.
As you
excuse
enter
me?
into the next room, the lot of you,
Oh no, that's
you
Persona.
see
never
a
mind.
large statue centered in the middle of a large sandstone room. In this statue, standing atop, you see this figure. Why, hello there! Allow me to. He will clap his hand twice. As things begin to seem different, time almost slows in your area, almost feeling like it grinds to a halt. My pleasure. I am Mr. Skellybones. He's going to walk up to the limb of this demon here. Now, I'm what we like to call a bit of a inquisitive folk. I like to make sure that those dumb enough to do something like this are up to the snuff, we'll call it. So allow me, and he's going to leap off the statue, to really test your worth. Now, begin the hero's tutorial.
Oh no.
Very nice.
Welcome to the tutorial fight. Woo!
Ooh, yeah.
He's going to call forth his skeleton army. Let's begin. Now, whenever heroes do clash with one of another fearsome foe, it is always best to determine the initiative in which you will fight. This determines turn order. Do you understand?
Yes,
Wait,
sir.
say that again.
Yes, sir.
It is best to determine initiative. This is the turn
Oh.
order in which heroes will engage each other. Initiative is based off of your dexterity.
Okay, so I roll for initiative. Wait,
I already did that for you because
Okay.
I'm the only
Oh,
one who
cool.
can do that, whatever.
gotcha.
Now then, allow me to begin this battle proper. He's going to slam down his fist as his garb will change as he enters a boxer's uniform. The other skeletons will really quickly put on foam hats. Pietro, you're first. Now, allow me to explain to you what options you have. Tigress, I know you're familiar with D&D combat, but I'm going to explain it for the rest of them so they understand it better. Understood?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. Now, your turn as a hero is comprised of 5 main actions. There is the main action. This is where you're able to make the most difference, either attacking with a weapon, moving an object, so on and so forth. You have your bonus action. This is something that could reasonably do while you're performing your main action. Sometimes it's casting a spell, other times it's catching your breath. Then you have your movement action. This allows you to move around the battlefield, a number of squares equal to your speed. A square is 5 feet, so if you have 30 feet of movement, like most of you do, you'll be able to move 6 squares. Now, continuing onward, you also have your free action. Free actions allow you to investigate your enemy, make observations about the battlefield, make observations about who you're fighting, develop a strategy, speak to an ally, anything that does not require a lot of effort necessarily. And finally, you have your reaction. Sometimes you can set your reaction by spending your main action. Say you can hold an action to do something. Or sometimes your ability triggers off of a reaction. You only get 1 reaction per turn. Now, observe as your friend Pet takes their turn.
Oh my god. So the first thing I'm gonna do is for my free action, I'm gonna say, "Adios, suckers," and I'm gonna hide.
Oh,
Scaly Bones will raise his hand. A purple wall will block you from leaving the room.
Ah, dang it. You know what? That's 10 feet of movement already spent. Oh, all right, fine. I'll stand my ground and I just stand beside Roderick and prepare a ready action to attack if anybody goes no close.
All right, you hold your action, holding forth your rapier, I suppose, to attack
Yes.
anyone if they enter your area, setting a reaction. If that is all you would like you to do, then it will go to the next turn. Mr. Skellybones. Now, watch how your enemy acts. Mr. Skellybones is going to run over here towards you, Rickon.
All right.
Taste my fist of fury! And he will hit you with his knuckle duster. You feel a gust of wind blow past you, almost knocking off your wig as the fearsome punch stops right in front of your nose. The wind blowing you back deals 1 point of damage. Gotcha. You see, that was an attack. You can see an attack is made out of 2 parts. The first one is your accuracy, or your to-hit modifier. This one determines if I can hit you based off your armor class. If my to-hit is above your armor class, the damage is dealt. If it's equal to your armor class, I will only deal half damage.
Half damage.
Understood?
Okay.
I see.
A glancing blow. Next, an important thing to note. Damage. Damage is calculated off of your weapon's dice and your modifier you're attacking with. Meaning, if you have 4 strength and attack with a short sword, we would roll a d6 plus your strength modifier of 4. Now, that's going to be all for my turn. But, I should inform you, now it's my allies' turns. And they're going to leave this way.
Do,
These 3...
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna ask, do all of the minor skeletons have the same initiative, or?
Yes.
Okay.
The world operates off of something known as group initiative. Monsters of the same exact type will all operate on the same initiative.
I see.
That way we don't have like 20 turn initiatives. It's just simpler to just act as groups.
Right.
All right, these 3 skeletons will pull together themselves to form a large longbow, and will fire an arrow at. We'll fire it at Pet.
Oh.
Boom. Will an 8 hit?
Okay, yeah, that misses.
Damn it, boys! You're making a fool of yourselves. You guys, get him! They're going to fire a short bow over here at Balthazar.
Oh boy.
Does a 19 hit? Compared to your armor class of 18, a 19 will succeed. Meaning you will take the full damage of 6.
Dang. Wow. What?
He's almost dead.
You begin to feel your heart palpitate as most of your life is stripped from you quickly. Mr. Skellybones will hold aloft his hand as you feel your heart steady. Now then, allow me to explain what just happened. Whenever a creature is dealt half of their max HP in a single attack, they suffer a critical condition, which can cause permanent debuffs throughout the fight or potentially forever. Do not let this happen. For now, I am making sure you are safe. Roderick, it's your turn.
Thank you, Mr. Skellybones. Okay.
Of course.
How many actions do you get again?
You have one main action. A main action can either be a weapon attack, a spell cast, or an object interaction, like opening or closing a door, throwing a table, something like that.
Okay. And how much can you move again? It's 30 feet, right?
30
You
feet for the
are-
most part.
You are a changeling, meaning you have access to 30 feet of movement.
Okay, cool. Ooh. So, what? So if I use, hold on. So if I use action surge,
You don't have
How does that
action
work?
surge.
oh, I don't.
No,
Oh, it's
sorry.
on my
That,
phone.
that is. Click off your token real quick.
Okay.
Click back onto your token.
Okay, cool.
It should be called Mage Hand now.
Cool. All right. I was about to say, I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like something's missing.
Yeah,
I'm
action
like, I
surge is
don't
the
think I
fighter
picked
thing.
that. Okay, gotcha.
It is the
gotcha.
fighter thing.
We'll go with I'll use vicious mockery on Mr. Skellybones.
Mm.
And oh yeah.
Give me your worst. All right. Here's how Vicious Mockery works. Homebrew rule. Vicious Mockery is you throw an insult and it's laced with psychic energy and it hurts them. If you are accurate with your insult or specifically hit something they're sensitive about, they have disadvantage on the saving throw. Meaning, the more you know about the enemy, the more you can psychologically wound them.
That's a cool rule. I like
That's
that.
sick.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what insult are you throwing at Mr. Skellybones?
Shoot. I gotta think about this long and hard.
That's what she said.
What does he wear?
He is wearing a boxer's uniform, loose boxing shorts. His hands are covered with gloves, and he has a sort of like rubber helmet on.
Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the tried and true. You look dumb.
Damn. Ah! That, my friends, was a saving throw. You see, I rolled a wisdom saving throw, and because I got less than the DC, I get the full effect of the spell, meaning I will take 2 psychic damage. Ooh.
Oh, he has so much health.
All right.
On top of
Anything you
that-
would like to do as a bonus action? As you are a bard, you have the ability to inspire your allies to make sure that they are more accurate or more likely to succeed on a saving throw.
Okay. So is that like tied to like the bardic inspiration?
Yes,
Yes.
those are your bardic inspirations.
Okay, I'll use that on Balthazar.
Balthazar is inspired.
Yeah.
I like that he kind of cut off. Oh my god.
Disappeared mid-shout.
You see a little white halo around your token. All right, at any point in time, you can roll a d6 and add that to your roll. Don't take that roll right now. That's just for later in your class. Sometimes you roll it for yourself. All right. Speaking of Balthazar, it's your turn. All right. You are a paladin. Your main job is to take the aggro of most of the enemies while also dishing out a decent amount of damage. As such, you have a few attacks available to you. You have your hammer, which this is not the correct token for, but we're going to worry about that later. It says longsword, but it's a one-handed hammer for now.
Okay.
You have your hammer, which you can use to attack, as well as you have access to your gun or your javelins, which you can fire at the enemies from a range. Remember, if you used a ranged attack while you're within the melee of another creature, melee being the immediate squares, you have disadvantage on the attack.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What's the play?
I'm going to throw a javelin at one of the skeletons here. The on the
Okay.
right, the leftmost skeleton. Just throw it at him.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, roll me a javelin attack.
Uh,
Just click the javelin button.
right. Yep.
Holy fuck! All right, the javelin is thrown.
Wait.
With pretty good accuracy, boom, pierces the center of the skeleton. The skeleton, upon taking 1 damage, will... Ah! Hold up. Ah! And will disappear. Ah, very good. Now, some enemies' bodies will linger and have lasting effects. These, however, are low-level monsters, meaning as soon as they are knocked unconscious, they are dead. Sometimes higher enemies will remain alive even after they've been knocked unconscious, much like how you do all. Please remember this going forward.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, anything else you would like to do on your turn, Balthazar? Remember, you have your free action to try to investigate the battlefield or determine strategy.
What would
also have
that be?
movement.
Just my investigation check?
If you would like to determine strategy, roll survival. If you would like to make an observation about your surroundings, roll investigation or perception.
I think I have higher perception, don't I?
Sure.
So, yep. Okay. 3.
You don't know shit. Avos.
Fair enough.
All right. What would it cost me to investigate Mr. Skellybones and find what can be insulted about him?
Roll me an insight check.
Insight. Okay. Wait. Does this cost an action or a?
This would be your free action.
free action. Got it.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
He's too perfect.
He's just the
He's too
ultimate
powerful.
specimen.
He's just too uninsultable.
Alright.
And how would I attack with my 2 spears? I don't have an attack option on the right.
Oh shit. Did your things not get saved? Fuck. Alright, click off your token real quick so that all the buttons disappear.
Right?
Let me make you a spear macro real quick. Fuck. How did that not get saved? That's so unfortunate. Yeah.
I'd like to call out my persona.
You joke, but I have a warlock class that does that.
Oh shit,
Hell yeah.
that sounds fun.
All right, click back on your token. You should see your spear.
All right. Okay. So I just attack Skellybones. I try to stab him in the feet.
All right.
Just like try to pin him down with the spears.
All right. As you attack forward with your spear, it flies towards Mr. Skellybones. Oh no, I am too slow and cannot react. Ah! And he will let himself get hit by the spear and will take the 5 damage.
Nice.
It is your turn once again, Pietro.
What are your rules on flanking?
Flanking. I'm glad you asked. Allow me to discuss flanking. I was about to set that up on my turn. Flanking occurs when you have 2 hostile enemies accompanying either direction of you. Say, for instance, he is going to snap his fingers and force Avo in this direction with him, and force the skeleton here. Avo is now considered flanked because an enemy is on either side of him, meaning meaning his defenses are weakened and attacks are at advantage, meaning you will roll twice and take the higher of the accuracy rolls. However, does not seem to be the case as of now. He will snap his fingers and you'll return to your original positions.
That's perfect, because I'm gonna go flank you.
Ah, very wise. Making sure to keep track of positioning is important during fights.
All right.
Roll at advantage.
How do I roll at advantage though?
Just roll the thing again.
Roll again.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, so you always take the first damage roll, but you take the higher of the two weapon rolls.
Cool. Cool.
All right, 7 damage. Go ahead and roll sneak attack because you have
Sneak
advantage.
attack, because I do have advantage.
All right, as you can see here, your friend is a rogue, meaning they have access to sneak attack. Whenever they have advantage on attacks, they get to add extra damage, sort of like a coup de grace. Now, it is important, going forward, that you remember this to try to set up situations where your rogue can deal high amounts of damage as they weave in between combatants. He says this as a rapier is like sticking out of one of his eyes, just like pointing towards Avos.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Nice.
Skelly Bones.
Now, observe! I don't like the situation I'm in. I'm going to spend my main action to disengage. Disengaging as a main action allows you to break melee with all surrounding creatures and move without provoking attacks of opportunity. You
No,
also have
attack of
access to this
opportunity.
feature, meaning at any time if you're surrounded, you can main action disengage and flee from where you are. I'm going to hide behind my allies as the time being. Go forth, my allies! And they are going to wander over here. And they will start surrounding y'all.
It's just me, man.
It's just me. All right, so one attack with a short sword. A 10.
Who's it attacking?
First one is at Avos. A 10 will miss.
Oh, yeah, that'll miss.
This one will attack Roderick. Roderick is knocked unconscious.
Oh my
Scaly
God.
Bones will sigh.
Oh my god, it did perfect damage to me.
Scaly Bones will sigh as he will wave his hand and will heal you for 1 HP. Your friend was just knocked unconscious. Unconscious allies will begin making death saving throws to see if they survive. After 3 death fails, they will permanently be dead, and you do not have access to resurrection at this time. Please be mindful of your opponent's low HP. As this is the tutorial fight, he is going to snap his fingers and the skeleton will appear next to Pietro. Please keep this in mind. The skeleton will attack Pietro.
That hits.
3 damage. And this one will attack.
That barely hits.
Hits at half for
So-
3 damage. Roderick, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Shoot. We'll get.
Oh, my apologies. The voices in my head are also reminding you of something that I should have mentioned before about advantage. Sometimes, if you do not know what to do, you can give the help action to an ally. By getting within 5 feet of them, you're able to assist them in whatever they plan on doing, whether that's giving them advantage on an attack roll, advantage on a saving throw, or just advantage on the next thing that they're doing.
Gotcha.
If you're ever at a loss, give help.
You know what? Who's next in initiative? Balthazar?
Next is Balthazar.
All right, Balthazar.
All right.
15. We're gonna walk over here. I'm gonna help you.
All right.
Cool.
Now,
And let's see how do you.
since
do
you
that?
did not disengage, these 2 skeletons are going to attack you.
Oh. How do you
However,
disengage?
disengaging is a main action, so is a help
gotcha.
action.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, I would personally recommend disengaging as you are low on life. However, it is your own prerogative. Remember, you have access to healing spells in your repertoire as a bard, such as Cure Wounds. You may be able to patch yourself up.
But then again, I might die. You know what? We'll just do. We'll do cure wounds.
All right, roll me Cure Wounds, base level.
All right, base level. Gotcha. 11 healing. Oh, nice.
You heal for 11 as you shoot up to full strength once more. Would you like to give another inspiration?
I'll give inspiration to Balthazar again.
Balthazar has not used his inspiration. He
Oh, he
still
hasn't.
has it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll give it to Avos then, because he's gonna be next.
All right.
Is there like an expiration date on this?
10 minutes. So essentially,
minutes, okay.
100 rounds.
Got it.
You will never run out of time limit and inspiration in a fight. Probably. The longest fight I had was maybe 15 rounds, but that was fucked up, and like they were fighting a god. Anyways, Balthazar, it is your turn.
All right. I pull out my warhammer, and I'm gonna try and hit this skeleton here in
Okay.
front of me.
You have discovered something that I should speak about. Weakness. Skeletons are weak to bludgeoning damage, which warhammers deal, meaning that they will take double the damage dealt to them, meaning this skeleton just had 12 damage dealt to it. Keep in mind, by studying an enemy, you can learn their weaknesses and resistances and plan accordingly. Skeletons, being weak to bludgeoning, could be very useful information in the future. That skeleton will now die.
Yep. Awesome.
Hold up, just real quick so I can form the chat. Hi, chat. I've been DMing for 6 years before. I had a 3-year-long campaign, and in them fighting the God of Chaos. That is my big achievement. I ended a campaign. Many DMs cannot say the same. Anyways, continuing on.
True.
Balthazar, anything else on your turn?
Is there anything else I can do? I don't want to move anywhere.
So
I can position myself next.
Well, if you wanted to
pet
you
over
could
here.
actually position yourself here to give flanking to the skeleton.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes if you don't know where to move, but you want to move into melee, look for flanking positioning. Avos, it is your turn.
Am I currently engaged in melee with
You're
this-
in
this
yes,
skeleton?
you are engaged in melee with this one. However, you are now flanking that skeleton, so you have
I see.
advantage on your next attack.
Do I also have advantage on disengage, or is that not a thing?
So
Wait, sorry. If I were to reposition without using disengage, would that?
yes, he would still get an attack of opportunity since he hasn't spent his reaction yet.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Attacks of opportunity are made as a reaction, and so once an enemy has spent their reaction, they can't use it. So if Salty had left before, they would get their attacks of opportunity, and then you could disengage freely, but they stayed put.
I see. Screw it. I'll gamble. Bet big. Okay. So I reposition here.
All right, you did not leave any melee ranges.
Okay, that's okay. I wasn't sure that's how that worked. I cast Sword Burst.
Ah!
Very
Avos
nice.
charges up his hands as static begins to form around. As he claps loudly, swords appear spinning around a la Virgil, Devil May Cry. Go ahead and
It's
roll me
him.
sword burst.
Ye do be the storm that is approaching.
Full damage sword. Wait, is that full?
Summon swords.
All right. The skeletons, one will fail. However, this is the tutorial fight. Boom. Boom. Boom.
The big payout. Let's go.
Clap as
Hey,
the
yo.
skeletons around
Hey,
him
yo.
turn to dust with the sword. Very good. Mining areas of effect are also important when fighting horde enemies. Make sure to position your areas of effect that they will target the most amount of enemies without targeting your allies. Gato, your move.
The rapier.
Rapier,
I would like to hit the skeleton.
you have advantage, and a 14 will hit. Roll me sneak attack.
Kablam.
The skeleton will turn to dust as you stab it. And all that's left is little old me.
You know what? I'm gonna do this since my turn isn't quite over yet. 30 feet of movement. Just so he can't he has to force a disengage. Or
do.
something.
Or I can give you a taste of my old knuckle duster.
I don't mind. Ah!
You would mind. Wind ruffles your fur as you feel the force behind the blow end in just 1 damage.
Ow!
Got him. Roderick.
All right. We'll do. Let's see. Dissonant whispers. What does that do again? Hold on.
Dissonant whispers. You make someone go clinically insane and believe ghosts are haunting them, racking their mind with psychic damage.
Hell yeah, that sounds like it. That sounds like
Alright.
a plan. Dissonant whispers. And roll base level.
Yep.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, how far away do I have to be away from him to use it?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay, then I'm fine.
All right. Ah, I have failed my wisdom save. And now, I will point out something that you may have accidentally done, but it was very smart. You see, I have just been dealt 6 psychic damage, which kind of hurts. In addition, I must spend my reaction to dash away, allowing Gato to make an attack of opportunity against me.
Hooray.
Make that attack.
No advantage, unfortunately,
advantage.
but we'll take what you can get. Does 11 hit?
Ah, the 11 hits. Sorry about that. All right. 8 damage is dealt to me as he shambles away. All right. Balthazar.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right. Run up at him. Gonna use my hammer once more.
Okay. With
Nice.
a run up with the hammer, critically hitting his jaw. You see Mr. Skellybone sort of just be like, ah ha ha, yeah, whatever. Like, right? Like he was like, I can dodge this, but I'm gonna let this hit. He suddenly realized that the hammer is far closer than he thought. Before he even has a chance to dodge, you land an actual hit on Mr. Skellybone, just blocking his jaw upward.
Booyah, baby!
Oh, God.
And as he is a skeleton, he will take 26 damage. You see him sort of stumble back. Nice shot, kid. He kind of like clicks his head. What you did was a critical hit. Critical hits guarantee damage. Meaning, if you critically hit someone, it does not matter what armor they're wearing, it always hits. In addition to doubling the damage dice you roll for your weapon. Meaning, if your sword has a 1d8, it instead rolls 2d8. Well, I believe that you all have learned a valuable lesson on heroes are ought to fight. And I hope that I see you all along your adventures swimmingly. Remember, this is Mr. Skellybones, and if you have any questions, he will rip out a piece of his own spine and will flick it at Balthazar. You know who to call if you have any questions.
Okay.
The fuck?
See ya! And he will disappear. The purple walls fade as suddenly time resumes in the deep, dark caverns. And with that, I would like to call an end to Session 1 of the Dungeon Delvers of Dunar. Thank you all for playing.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
We-
Wow.
hey,
Nice.
we did poison 2 people. That's
Yeah, so
poison-
this
That's
has
great
been a
start.
funny session. You forced 2 characters to inhale smoke, forced the same character to inhale acid.
I wouldn't say forced.
I mean, maybe.
You coerced?
Regardless,
someone, I guess?
I hope you all had fun. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. For those of you whose first time this is playing, hopefully I was able to give you a somewhat enjoyable experience. We'll pick up Session 2, but as you all have gained the bone of Mr. Skellybones, you all get to advance to level 2, and we'll walk
Hooray.
through level ups on our own, probably off camera. Because
Okay.
I like to think keeping level ups hidden from the audience would be funny. So we'll walk through level ups just kind of independently, as it's a little bit of math. Regardless,
Yeah.
thank you to everyone for playing, and thank you for everyone for watching. I will see you all later. I hope you all have a good one. Join us next week as they continue to explore the dungeon. And with that, I will say adieu. Bye-bye now.
See you guys next